Cold and blustery here at Soldier Field, where we have another sellout, the Vikings and the Bears. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dick Stockton along with Johnny Morris. Now, of course, the Bears are acting to try to upset the apple cart, and Walter Payton had a marvelous game, 179 yards Thanksgiving Day, and he has done well against the Vikes in the past.
Yes, he averages over 5 yards for his career, and when you stop to think that he has gained 1,378 yards against the Minnesota Vikings alone, you know he can run that ball on this team. Ironically, he got 179 yards, as you said, Dick, last week against the Cowboys. But the Bears, he ran all over the place. The Bears scored only 9 points and lost the game. The Bears have got to be able to throw the ball if they're going to beat the Minnesota Vikings today.
Evans has 6 touchdowns and 16 interceptions. Payton, of course, is marvelous. Ricky Watson, Brian Bashnagel are the receivers. Robin Earl starts at tight end, and the offensive line featuring a rookie, Keith Van Horn, at right tackle. The running backs, Ricky Young and Ted Brown. Play action pass. Kramer going to the air, and he hits Sammy White for a first down at the 32-yard line. First and 10 at the 32. We'll give you the rest of the Vikings offense in a moment. Ted Brown. Good second effort as he finds his way to the 25-yard line. Well, they normally double the outside men, so a lot of people are free. Quick pass out to Rashad. Good enough for the first down. At the 19, Reuben Henderson was with him. The Chicago Bears defensively with Hampton and Harris. We'll be looking a lot at Alan Page, the 15-year veteran playing against his former team, the Vikings, for the last time this afternoon. Cabral at left linebacker replaces Otis Wilson. Singletary's looked good lately, and the secondary with the rookie Henderson looking awfully good. So this is the 4-1-6 defense that they like to use, and you'll see the Vikes use a lot of it too. 3 wide receivers, 2, and a slot man to the right here as they flood the right side, and Kramer loses the ball. It's a fumble. And the Bears have recovered. And did they come in? And that's one thing they told you they might do. Blitz more from the outside in this game, and it pays off.
You're going to see Doug Plank comes from the extreme far outside, way late, along with Al Harris, number 90, hits him first. And there's 46, Doug Plank, the safety blitz. He gets in on the ball. Everybody had a hold of it. Finally, I believe it was Plank who got the ball.
Watson, Marjoram, the receivers, and up the middle. Fred McNeil making the tackle on Matt Suey, who found a good hole up the middle.
You got to develop a passing attack sooner or later.
2nd and 1 at the 38-yard line. Bashnagel, 84. They haven't thrown to him much, and a lot of people are wondering why. Suey has enough for the first down as he gets to the 41-yard line, and Randy Holloway, the defensive right end, makes the tackle.
The Bears are operating against a strong wind.
1st and 10 at the 41 for the Bears. Suey tries to cut inside and does successfully, has a first down. He got through a lot of white shirts and gets past midfield, and another first down. So the Bears effectively running inside. Fred McNeil, the tackle.
Let's take a look at Ted Albrecht, the right tackle. He threw a key block there as he got around inside the horn, and then it was just heads-up play by Matt Suey. Got through the hole, kept himself going, and got a few yards. McNeil finally on the tackle. The Bears are in Minnesota territory.
1st and 10 at the 48. Payton bounces off one tackler, but he can't get away from Jeff Seaman. 2nd and 6 at the 44. Payton outside. Tripped up from behind, dives forward, and is close to a first down.
That time they ran Payton not from the eye, but notice how his shoulders are squared away from the line of scrimmage. He's not as effective on his cutbacks, so he always has a tendency to go for the sidelines rather than cutting back because his vision is not as good. He loves to perform from the I formation.
3rd and 1, short yardage now. 2 tight ends in there for the Bears. Payton with a juke and a dive and a first down at the 37-yard line.
Okay, here's a good look at Payton on the upright position from the I formation. He follows Matt Suey, then looks for the hole, puts his head down, gets the first down.
Earlier this year with 2 touchdown passes to Bashnagel, who's in there now. 2nd and 14 at the 41-yard line. And the pass is going for Ricky Watts. He's double covered, and it's almost intercepted, and maybe it is. It is. The Vikings have picked it off. Willie Teal, the second-year man from LSU, who was injured all last year, and good double coverage. 1st and 10 at the 5-yard line for the Vikings. Ted Brown finds a hole. and carries a few Bears to the 15 and a first down. Gary Campbell had a hand on him. Big injury 3 weeks ago. Outside, Brown cutting inside. He knocked his own man out of the way. Steve Riley got a jolt. Al Harris makes the tackle.
Line drive.
Fisher coming up, has it on the 38-yard line. Being pursued, and Fisher is out of bounds just short of midfield. And in fact, we will call it midfield. So Jeff Fisher from Southern California, the 7th-round draft choice. And Marjoram is in the ball game at wide receiver, 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line. Walter Payton breaking the tackle, has a first down to the 35-yard line. Quick opener, and Walter Payton took advantage of it, and Willie Teal, the cornerback, makes the stop. And these cold Bear fans, so far, are enjoying what they see.
Okay, little draw play with Payton. Watch the right side. There's number 65, Noah Jackson, with a fantastic block as Payton gets through the hole. And finally, Willie Teal brings him down as Matt Suey also threw a good block.
Pass 2, and one of those intercepted. 1st and 10 at the 35. Walter Payton up the middle. So both clubs are trying to establish the running game and running game up the middle as Jeff Seaman makes the stop. And a 4-man front, 2nd and 7 at the 32. Payton inside again. Picks up a few yards. He's short of a first down by about 2. 3rd and 2 at the 27, 1:42. And Williams is in the wing back. First down, Walter Payton off the right side. So the Bears have punished Minnesota inside, and then they send Payton outside. Blair makes the tackle, but not before the Chicago Bears have a first down at the 22-yard line. It'll be a 38-yard attempt. And a fake, a shuffle pass, and here's Al Harris. He's going for the touchdown. Goal, stop short of the goal line. Al Harris stopped short of the goal line on a shuffle pass.
The Bears surprise the Minnesota Vikings, something the Vikings usually do to the Chicago Bears. A trick play. As you see, Brian Bashnagel takes the hand, pitches it to Al Harris, number 9, and Harris thought he had a touchdown. He lifts those legs, romps and the stumps, and Keith Norder's on the chase and just gets the shoestring tackle, but the Bears are threatening the Minnesota Vikings. How about that? The Chicago Bears come up with a real surprise.
1st and 10, 31-yard line for the Vikings. A play-action pass, and Kramer. And this pass is intercepted by Reuben Henderson. Henderson to the 35-yard line. Henderson to the 30. And the rookie, Reuben Henderson, putting on his toe, gets to the 13-yard line. And a big Chicago interception by the rookie who's really had a superlative campaign.
I don't really know where Kramer was throwing this ball. He had his man down deep for a shot, and it's number 28, and the ball was thrown way behind him. And here comes Reuben Henderson with some nifty open field running, and a good block by Fensick, a good block by Al Harris. Jim Huff misses him, and finally, the tackle was made downfield by 2 or 3 Vikings. The Bears have the ball and are threatening.
39-yard return for Henderson, his 4th interception. Walter Payton is in the game, and he's carrying the ball here. Walter Payton gets to the 5-yard line. So Bob Avellini coming in, and Evans apparently just not having the day. Avellini, Walter Payton, Payton close to the goal line.
Looked like he was over to me, but there has been no call yet. Well,
4th and goal at the 1. And Walter Payton does not make it. Walter Payton is stopped at the goal line. And the Bears try to go up the middle 4 times, and 4 times they fail, and the crowd is not happy. The 51 defense with Todd Bell and Jeff Fisher in the secondary. 3rd down. And they're going to try and run it out. Ted Brown in the end zone. And Brown just gets out of the end zone. He gets to about the 1-yard line, not even that far. And the Bears are claiming that they tackled Brown in the end zone. The officials say no. And Bears have not completed a pass in 4 attempts so far. 2nd and 10 at the 25. Marjoram. And this pass is complete to Matt Suey. at the 16-yard line. He'll be short of a first down by a couple.
Very good pass protection for Avellini as he went back in the pocket. You can see there is no rush. You'll see 26 come across the middle there. There's Seaman waiting for him to make the tackle, but not before Suey gave the Bears a 3rd down and 1.5 situation.
2nd and 2 at the 17-yard line. 3 tight ends in there. Payton has the first down inside the 15-yard line. And the tackle is made by Tommy Hannon, the free safety number 45. So Payton.
You know, if it hadn't have been for Tommy Hannon, 45 at the top of your screen, he'll break off the block by 79 Zanders. Zanders hits Hannon, but Hannon breaks away from it and gets Payton from the backside. Otherwise, Walter Payton would have been gone for a touchdown.
Vashnagel holding for Rovetto. Rovetto is 9 of 15 this year. And the kick is good, and we have points on the board, folks. Overcast now here at Soldier Field. In motion is Sammy White, and Kramer back to throw, and his pass to Sammy White is complete, and White gets the first down at the 34-yard line, where Terry Schmidt and Mike Singletary combine to make the play. Singletary playing better and better each week and getting renowned for making some big hits on running backs, and I think he's got to be one of the top rookies in the league at linebacker. And
he's taking the signals in from defensive coordinator Buddy Ryan now. He was benched the first 6 or 7 games because he was making so many mistakes, but he says now that maybe that was a better thing for him. To be benched, watch for a while, realize you just can't do it automatically. Now he's in there playing much better.
You know, we've not seen Joe Sensor, except for a couple of plays. Bob Brewer has been the tight end. Wonder if Sensor is not 100%. And a fake, and Kramer gets rid of it and completes it to Brewer, and here's the fumble, and it's still going to be Minnesota ball, and he picked up another couple of yards and a first down at that. 1st and 10 for the Vikings on their own 47. Kramer likes to go to the air, and it's up the middle, caught by Brewer, and another first down. I believe Brewer has another first down at the Bear 42. Bob and Earl, 2 tight ends. 1st and 10 at the 13 for the Bears. 1:06 remaining in the first half. Vashnagel is the wide receiver. Payton goes outside. Payton has a first down, and Payton gets to the 24-yard line before Tommy Hannon, the free safety, makes the tackle. 2nd and 9 at the 26 with 18 seconds to go. And 6 defensive backs instead of draw play to Matt Suey. Suey has a first down and can't get out of bounds. He gets to the 43-yard line, and now the Bears call their last timeout with 11 seconds to play in the half.
Okay, Matt Suey, the lone remaining back. Good blocking by Emmanuel Zanders and Dan Neal on that play as Suey gets down the field, is down to about the 44-yard line before he's finally brought down by Turner.
And they're going to flood the left side again. No more timeouts for the Bears. Avellini going for the deep pass in the crowd, and it's picked off by Hannon and an interception. So Hannon, who intercepted one last week in the losing cause against Green Bay. Play action pass. Kramer going to Young. Young was trapped and still is. There'll be a loss on the play of a couple of yards. A couple of years ago, Ricky Young caught 88 passes as Mike Singletary with a big hit. And I like this Bear defensive team, even with Otis Wilson out of there today.
Now you see Plank is right up on the line of scrimmage, 46, Cabral, 54.
He does not blitz, and Ted Brown does not get anything. A superb play by Alan Page. Marjoram and Watts, the wide receivers. And coming up strong to the line as Payton finds an opening off the left side and gets to midfield, short of a first down by 1 yard. Ted Brown stopped at the 5. Al Harris. Fensick came in for good measure, but the Bears defense is stopping the pass and stopping the run, and the Vikings have 0 on the scoreboard. 1st and 10 at the 44. Bears in Minnesota territory. Matsui inside the 40, and a good pickup for Matt. Matt Blair makes the tackle. Suey has done pretty well the times he's been called upon today, John. Vashnagel came in with the play. He's with Watts, but they're going to run it. Payton dives forward inside the 35-yard line and very close to a first down before Mark Mullaney. 3rd and 1 at the 35-yard line with 8.5 to play, 3rd quarter. Payton trying to get the first down, does. And he gets to the 30-yard line, and Scott Studwell was set back a couple of yards by the hard-charging Walter Payton. So Tom Landry said it on Thanksgiving Day. Peyton is the key to this ball club, and he's proving it again this afternoon.
Okay, Matt Suey, 26, is leading the way. Suey throws a block on John Turner, and it was Studstill who made.
3 wide receivers. 3rd and 15 out of the shotgun. Kramer completes the pass. Terry LeCount has a first down at the 25-yard line. 2nd and 10 at the 25. Brewer, the tight end, in motion. And out of the shotgun, the pass is caught by Brewer, who is crossing over from tight end. He'll be short of a first down by about 2.5 yards. It'll be 3rd down. The Vikings are looking at him there. 3 and 12, 3rd and 12, and on a draw play, Suey busts forward, and Suey is short of a first down. Gets to the 39-yard line. 2nd and 15 now, 30-yard line. 2:22 remaining 3rd quarter. Out of the shotgun again. Kramer to Sammy White. He's got that. Short of a first down to the 43-yard line. 2 wide receivers to the left, 6 defensive backs for the Bears. Fisher and Bell. 1st and 15. And the pass is caught by White. And he's close to a first down. Kramer is 12 of 22 for only 105 yards. Well below what he's used to. Kramer in trouble. Pass caught by White. Good juggling and a good play by White, getting it to the 30-yard line. White caught 6 passes last week. He's got 5 so far today. At the 31, Kramer under siege, and the pass is caught by Terry LeCount as Henderson fell down, and LeCount gets inside the 5 to the 3. Kramer, touchdown, Ahmad Rashad. And just moments ago we saw Bud Grant talking to Rashad, who has caught the touchdown pass to put the Minnesota Vikings in front. Ryan Fashnagel going all the way for a touchdown. Ryan Fashnagel on a touchdown pass from Avellini. And we know the fans want to know what's happening in Detroit at Green Bay. We got action happening simultaneously as Fashnagel, a 72-yard play from Avellini.
Just a hitch and go. The fake of the short pass from Avellini, and he was long gone as John Turner went for the fake, and Fashnagel all the way down the field. Nobody could catch him. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears have the lead. Yeah, you lock at the top of your screen. You have to wonder if Turner thought he had help deep because he came up so quickly for it. And Fashnagel was all by himself, and there was no way that anybody else was going to get there to make the tackle. Kurtnoff had no chance to get him.
Shotgun. Kramer has some room. His pass caught by Sammy White. A first down at the 41. 2nd and 10, 42. Kramer's pass to Rashad. Fights to get the first down. Brewer, the tight end, is way outside to the right. And LeCount is inside. The pass to the other side to Sammy White. Caught. And a first down. 3rd and 10 at the 33. Bears are showing a blitz again. And Bears are coming in. They had a game gone with their lineman. The pass, Sammy White. And they call it a completion. And a first down at the 20-yard line. 4 down linemen, 2nd and 8 at the 18. Brewer moves back in to wing back. Kramer's pass is intercepted. Fisher. Jeff Fisher has picked it off. And the Bears have stopped the Vikings again on a clutch play by the rookie from Southern Cal.
They were going for the quick slant. This ball would only went about 5 yards. It was going 100 miles an hour. And Jeff Fisher did a great job of taking it with the hands. He bobbled the ball, got it, interception. Chicago's ball as Tommy Kramer was trying to beat Terry Schmidt with Ahmad Rashad again on the quick post. Here's another look at that play. You're going to see it come right into your front room. Jeff Fisher, number 24, will leap up as Kramer was trying to hit Rashad, 28, beating Terry Schmidt, and nice juggling catch by Jeff Fisher. The Bears have the ball.
1st and 10 at the 38. Kramer, quick pass, Rashad, fighting for the first down, and close to it. 3rd and 8 at the 25. 6 defensive backs. Tommy Kramer in trouble and down. Jim Osborne once again. What a game Jim Osborne has played, and the men who are old in the tooth, Page and Osborne, the tackles, and the second sack of the ball game.
Kramer tried to go forward in the pocket again, just couldn't quite get out of the grasp of Jim Osborne.
The NFL today starts it off. Walter Payton gets out to the 9. Jeff Seaman, one of the two inside linebackers, makes the stop. Tight end with Robin Earl. Avellini. Matsui. He's not going to get it. And it'll be 4th down as Matsui is stopped by Scott Studwell. Walter Payton gets to the 21-22-yard line. It'll be 3rd and a couple for the Bears. Kramer.
Uh-oh.
Rashad. Rashad has it. Inside the 40. Still going. Ahmad Rashad is tackled from behind. And a fumble. And the Bears recover. Reuben Henderson. Big play Bears. From disaster to glory for Chicago. Fisher made it work.
An unbelievable play as Todd Bell. Rashad gets behind Todd Bell. He'll shake the tackle here with just a super effort as Bell. It's a rather sloppy tackle. But then here comes Jeff Fisher to pull that ball out. And down it goes. And there was Reuben Henderson for the recovery. The Bears have the ball back on the 3-yard line, but they've got the ball. Unbelievable play. Here it is. He grabbed the arm and jolted the ball loose, and it was Reuben Henderson, number 20, who picked it up, Chicago's ball.
3rd and 7 at the 7-yard line. And Suey bursting forward to the 11-yard line. They'll be short, and it'll be 4th down with the clock continuing to run near a minute and a half remaining. Keep in mind the Vikings have no more timeouts. Oh, Parsons is going to safety to safety. Parsons takes the safety to make the score 10-9.
I never even thought about that.
Good thing the Bears did. And the Vikings will get the ball on a free kick. And so what the Chicago Bears decided is that they didn't like the field position setup for a tying field goal or a winning touchdown. They decided here to take the safety, take a 1-point lead, and then let the defense have some breathing room with 48 seconds to go and no timeouts left for Minnesota.
Not bad thinking. I wish I'd thought of it.
Well, that's why you're up here.
And they're down there, huh?
And I think you'd rather be up here.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how it works out.
So that is a safety to make the score 10-9, and that was the score Thanksgiving Day, but the other way around when Dallas defeated the Bears by that tally. So the free kick, and so now he can understand the reason for the delay of the game.
Right.
Because they got some more time off. Now Payton will be at the 25-yard line, and Parsons can punt it away as he will do here. Eddie Payton, the man to watch, 5th in the NFC in kickoff returns. This is a free kick with 48 seconds remaining in the 4th quarter. Now a field goal for the Vikings would win it, but the Bears don't expect the Vikings to get into that position. Ball bounces off of Payton inside the 20. He can't find it, and the Bears recover it. Jeff Fisher has picked it up for Chicago. Boy, that rookie has played a brilliant game for the Bears, and that just about seals it. I would give Jeff Fisher one of the game balls in this game for sure. Maybe Reuben Henderson would get one as well, and several of the men up front. The defense earned it. Jeff Fisher, the 7th-round draft choice from USC. Neil Armstrong hasn't had much to smile about this year, and I'm really happy for him that he's got a bright moment here. Toward the end of the year, the clock runs out, and the Chicago Bears have defeated the Minnesota Vikings 10-9 for the 4th win of the year, but more important for Minnesota, they dropped to 7-7 in the NFC Central Division. The final score, Chicago 10, Minnesota 9.
What's it like to live in a monarchy? Ask the Chicago Bears. They reside in the NFC Central, a place ruled by the Minnesota Vikings, who have worn the division crown 11 of the last 13 years. The Vikings' current king in power is quarterback Tommy Kramer. But last Sunday, the Bears secondary did not give Kramer the royal treatment. Number 20, Reuben Henderson's interception was indicative of a tenacious Chicago defense, which held the NFC's most prolific passer to just 6 first-half completions. However, Kramer's performance improved, and he excelled in the game's later moments. But again, the Bears secondary stymied the Vikings, this time with the element of surprise. Ironically, interceptions and receiver-related fumbles have been more characteristic of the Bears than the Vikings. In 1981, Chicago's passing attack ranks last in the NFL, but it took just one toss to relieve an entire season of anguish. A 72-yard strike to wide receiver Brian Baschnagel was the Bears' only touchdown, but it was enough to down the Vikings 10-9. The loss was the Vikings' 5th in their last 7 games and shockingly knocked them off the NFC Central throne.